Welcome to the Enterprising Conversations channel, the inspiring conversation slot. Our inspirational guest of today is none other than Mr. Mangaliso Xaba from KZN. He's an entrepreneur, a battle-hardened entrepreneur who's very passionate. I'm not going to say a lot about you, sir. I'm going to hand over to you to introduce yourself. And I'm so happy to have you here on the channel. I'm continuing to profile youth-owned businesses from KZN in Ladysmith. We have just completed a mentorship program, and I would like to give this youth entrepreneurs a platform to promote them, and so that the whole of South Africa can see what South African youth entrepreneurs have to offer and the world in general. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for the opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Mangaliso Xaba from St. Chad's, Ladysmith in KZN. I did my pre-primary school years at EduKids and then later went to Monument Primary School, which later I was enrolled in the Ladysmith High School for my high school years. I am the owner and director of Prestige Trading and Projects. And we have a sub company which is called the Rotti House Braai and Grill. So we are more in the catering and construction sectors. I hold a diploma in human resource management, which I obtained at the Tshwane University of Technology. And I have completed certificates of payroll, human capital management, quality management standards, and my core strengths include strategic planning, team leadership, and problem solving. I am very passionate about leveraging connections and interacting and marketing to drive business growth, and I'm particularly interested in innovative solutions that enhance user experience. In my role, I aim to further develop my leadership skills and contribute impactful projects that. Oh, sorry, sir.
Okay, no
This
problem.
lighting issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, in impactful projects that align with company goals. So outside of work, I really enjoy playing rugby and also coaching rugby. And I do volunteering work at various institutions and organizations from time to time. I also make sure to do my research and always stay updated with what's happening in the current markets.
That's wonderful to hear, man. And I just want to single out the fact that you are very keen to network and to join to create partnerships, establish partnerships with others so that you can work towards your goals. And absolutely, you can't go it alone. The worst place you can find yourself as an entrepreneur is in isolation. So tell me, between the catering business and the construction business, which one is the main business? Which one would you say is the main generator of revenue?
Okay, currently the main generator of revenue for us is the catering sector, even though it was established even after the construction. But hey, so far we've been making more income coming towards the catering parts because we've been able to get deals from a lot of government institutions, a lot of individuals for weddings, parties, and abo members, so those kind of things, and also meetings at other corporate events. So far, it has been really generating a lot more revenue for us. And that is the catering part. And we also have a store, the Rotti House. So our outlets has been selling our food products generally to a lot of people. So and that happens every week. And yeah,
Wonderful,
whenever we
wonderful.
come
You're
to
talking
see.
about catering as the main business, Mangalis. One gentleman, I mentored some people in Soweto around Freedom Park, and this gentleman, he's my he's from my hometown here in Lutrekhat in Limpopo. And you know what he
Yes,
told
sir.
me? He said the way he goes around, he's got a permit to sell at the PSL games at stadiums. And
Nice, nice.
yeah, so I was asking him as to where did you start? And he just gave me a simple explanation to say what, you know what, I used to work for a Portuguese-owned hotel, and this Portuguese guy told me that the oldest business in life is food business, catering, because as long as there are people, people have to eat. I'm not saying it's so.
True. That's very
I'm
true.
not saying it's so easy, but it's a fact of life. Wherever there are people, people have to eat. That's how it is.
True.
Lovely, man. And one thing I've got to confess once again, the reason I was so impressed, Mangaliso, of course, by your business acumen, the way you came across, the way you're so passionate about your business. But you would remember that I think on the last day of the mentorship program, of the master class, I actually
Yes.
ordered some food from you. And I should say, man, I don't think I wouldn't say I'm well traveled, but I've been to every corner in South Africa. I've been
Yes, sir.
to many establishments. I've been to many restaurants and hotels. I don't think I've eaten the kind of taste that you have in your food, man. It's amazing. And I know KZN is renowned. In Gauteng, people from Gauteng, we usually have this impression that people from KZN know how to cook. But let
Yes,
me
sir.
be honest with you. Your chicken wings, your sandwiches, the flavor that you have there, man. I want to confess, I've never eaten something like that. For me, that is still top of the pops. And I'm including franchises, everything. Your food is just so special, man. And now tell me,
Thank you very
Mangaliso,
much.
uh, let's talk about the catering business, which I want to focus on.
Yes,
What
sir.
were the key moments in the business? What were the key moments? Is the main business is the one that is paying the bills? What would you say are the key moments in the evolution of your business?
Hey, we've had a lot of ups and downs. Bearing in mind that on the 9th of June 2022, we lost our house due to fire. And that time it was during the peak of our business. Like we were starting to get more equipment, more cutlery, crockery. And when the house burnt down, we had all our equipment in the house. But unfortunately enough, around October, we were able to get
And that
funding
is the
from the
family house.
NYDA.
You're talking about the family house.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm,
Like we lost literally everything. But we were fortunate enough to get funding from the NYDA around October, early October.
mm,
So for with that funding, we were able to purchase a mobile container, and we also purchased a few equipment in order to restart and rebuild again. But for me, it was a blessing in disguise, I'd say, because from there on we were able to be more renowned, we were able to be more well known, and we were able to do our research more and be able to enter the markets, very skilled and very passionate about the whole process.
mm.
From there on, people have been enjoying our food, same as you, sir. So I would say, yeah, it was a blessing in disguise, the issue of the fire, because we also got a deal. I wouldn't say the amount, but the deal that we got from the Department of Transport after that was very huge. And it was our first big deal.
You
We
won't
were
say
very
the
shocked
amount.
after
I
receiving
know
the
you
news.
you you are not gonna say the amount, but tell me how many people were you catering?
It was 200
I'm
people,
not
sir.
gonna press you to say the amount, but how
It
many?
was 200 people. Sorry, sir?
Okay, how many people were involved in the deal, transport deal, Department of Transport deal?
It was 200 people.
100 people. Yeah,
We had to cater for 200 people. So we were able to get casual staff around 12. We had 12 individuals assisting in order to serve the people there.
and how many days for was it a once off event or what?
Oh, that one was once off. Yeah, that one was once off deal. That one. Our weekly deal, our contractual deals happened this year. We had
So
around
the
two
catering was
deals
like
from
for
the
a day.
Department of Sports.
For a day, was it for a week, for 2 weeks or what?
Yes, it was one thing.
Okay.
The trans
Yeah, the Department of Transport thing.
Yes, yes, it was for a day, one day.
Okay, that's wonderful, man. So tell me, Mangaliso, How did you manage to rebuild? Where did the money come from? Did you to rebuild the house? Or you just straight away went to buy the container?
So my dad,
Did you buy the container, make
oh, in
money,
order
and then
to rebuild
rebuild? Sorry.
No, my dad had to take out loans. I also had to take out loans, so we had to try our best. And as I said, even though he took out more loans, but then we had no choice. And then from there on, whatever we made at the kitchen, we tried our best to assist. Maybe if the short of bread, short of other supplies, we tried our best to contribute wherever we can, which has been affecting our business thus far because we no longer able to see where our actual profits is actually going.
Yes. Wow. You are a resilient man, and I'm sure you came out challenges. No one, I never wish for even my enemy to lose their house, their home. But when such a thing strikes you
So,
and
so
you recover, you come out a better person out of that situation because you know you can stand, you are resilient and so forth. So tell me,
true.
so obviously, as an entrepreneur, as you are pursuing your entrepreneurial goal, you improve your life circumstances. At the same time, you also impact around people that are around you. There's an impact that your business has. Just tell me now, what is the impact? What would you say is the impact that the business has had on your life as an individual and the people around you?
All my life, as an individual, it's the respect I've been getting. Ever since Prestige is starting to be known, ever since the Rotti house is being known, wherever I walk now, that there's that part of respect that I'm getting from individuals, and there's also that trust that people now have on me. Seeing so young that I am right now, I'm getting that leverage in other things. I'm even applying now for bigger contracts. I'm even being called up to bid for bigger contracts now because the departments have trust in me now.
Wow.
And the people around me, especially my family, me being there in the kitchen, even though it's not safe, they're not liking the idea, but the money that we bring, contributing it's around the house is also making them feel joy in what I'm doing and also try their best to support wherever they can. Like maybe sometimes if we're short staffed, my mother does the potato peeling, she does the grating. So whenever we go up there now, we go there with stock already prepared. We just have to get there and make the meals.
Mm.
And also our clients and also the people around the sites that we work at, they've been very supportive. Even if we no longer like we don't get transport to go back home, they wait with us there. They take the risk and wait with us until we get our transport to come back home. So it's been really, really a great venture thus far.
Wow, that's interesting to hear. So tell me, I this just enlighten us about the kind of products that you're selling. What kind of food are you selling?
So we tried our best to incorporate a variety of cultures into one store. So
Mhm.
the name, the Rotti House Braai and Grill. The roti we all know it's Indian food. Mainly the people know it as Indian food. And then when we try and add braais, it's the whole nation. So everyone supposing the Springboks, I should say, it
Yeah.
knows about braais. And then we grill it. And the grills are mainly for the people who love healthy meals because a lot of people don't like braai due to health issues and all of that.
Mhm.
So we tried to incorporate everything into one. We do your wraps, your wings, your Russian rolls, your Deerwoods, and all of those meals have fries on the side. We also have a traditional menu which incorporates your braais, from your wors, your beef, your livers, a variety of them, your kebabs. And we also have appetizers, which are your samosas and your starter packs, mainly what you get as a starter in a wedding or a party. And we also have our drinks. And now we are starting to make mocktails. We are trying our best to figure out a way of making a better mocktails. So far, we've only sold around 20 so far, and the turnout is still good. They're
Yeah.
still liking it for now, but we're trying to better them so we can have our own drinks now rather than only always buying drinks, buying Coca-Cola, buying those kind of drinks. We're trying to make our own now.
That's amazing. So Do
Yes.
you perhaps have a brochure where we can some pictures with you there that we can, can hold up to the screen so that one can see?
Let me look for them, sir, because they are very close by.
Yeah.
These are some of the food items. I don't know if they're visible. Some
Just
of the
a little
food
bit
items
closer.
that we
If you
have.
are, yeah. I can see. I can see the Rotti house. I can read food items. I can see Braai grill. Yes. That's interesting. Thank you, Mangalis. So tell me, uh, potential clients and where can they find you if somebody wants to order from somewhere else now that they've heard about you, they want to try out your food, how do they get hold of you?
So we are available in majority of the social platforms, your Instagram, your TikTok, your Facebook, your Twitter. We're also available on WhatsApp.
Mm.
So on WhatsApp, it's 063 754 9198. And then on TikTok, it's the Rotti House Brian Grill, all together, small letters. On Facebook, it's the Rotti House Brian Grill, in a sentence manner.
Mhm.
On Instagram, it's also the Rotti House Brian Grill, all in small letters, all together. We're available. We always respond to every text and we're there.
Wonderful. So tell me, man, the passion for food, where did it come from? What inspired? Why did you try you venture into food? You are not a trained chef? I listened attentively as you were talking about your educational background. Mm.
So I really wouldn't say it was something that just came to light. I got bored at home making breakfast out of the blue. I was like, "Ish, what if we sell this?" And then we started selling it at the Department of Education because I was there as a freelance volunteer. They
Mhm.
liked the idea, they supported the idea. And then that's when I started playing around with the food even more. Every time I played around, at first I thumbsucked all the prices thanks to you, sir. I ended up fixing them very well. But at first I was thumbsucking all the prices whenever I made the food. And I realized that I'm not making an actual profit as back then. We started again, still thumbsucking the prices. We made more different food. Every time the food came about, it was just an idea in the head. Like even the Russian rolls. There are these rolls at Butterfield.
Mhm.
I grew up with those rolls. They used to cost 9 rands. I don't know if they still have them right now. There's a store called Butterfield. They were sausage rolls. They were puffy and very nice and taste. So I was like, what if we make our own and call them Russian rolls? We
Mm.
use our wraps and incorporate our own Russian there, and also add a few flavors inside and make our own Russian roll. And it worked out. And our samosas, I was like, we have your potato samosas, your sweet corn samosas. What if we put our fillings inside?
Mm.
And it also worked out. So it's always coming up as an idea. Whenever I'm seeing an opportunity, I'm like, hey, let's notice a gap in the market and let's use it.
Mm. Yeah, that's interesting. It's like it's a natural talent for you to cook because it's very difficult. If somebody can eat your food, it's very difficult for a person to believe that you are a self-taught chef. How many people are you employing?
True.
How many are you in the business so far?
Permanent staff is two, including myself. We have around four part-time staff, and then we have 5 to 12 casual staff, depending on which catering deal and the amount of people we have to serve at that catering deal.
Okay, I see. Now tell me this question: what do you think? What does it take to succeed with food? I know you are still an emerging entrepreneur, but to make it in the uh, food and bev industry, what do you think it takes? What kind of a person is required?
For me personally, in order to try your best to make it that side, first marketing. You need to make sure that your marketing is on point. Like you need to get yourself used to social media.
Mhm.
You need to always advertise your food, even if the pictures are not doing justice that they do. Like keep on posting, make sure that people know who you are.
Mhm.
And also taste. Taste is very
Absolutely,
important when it comes to
absolutely,
food.
absolutely.
If taste is not
You've got to
good at
you've got
all,
to
you're gonna have
justify
problems.
to me why I shouldn't go to the lady next door. Why I should go to
True.
come to you instead of going to the lady next door or the gentleman next door to buy from you. Now
That's
tell
very
me,
true.
Mangaliso, uh, what does success look like to you? I mean, obviously, you are in business because you've got a dream. When is it that you will be in a position to say, I've made it? And after that, the next question is to say, what is standing between you and that success?
Okay. Uh, ish. The issue standing between me and my success right now is staffing shortages.
Firstly,
The main.
when will you say that you are successful before you come to that?
Oh, okay, so once I'm able to employ at the one place, because we're planning on franchising, but at the one place, once I'm able to employ 6 youth employees or youth individuals who are very trustworthy, very loyal,
Hmm.
then I would know that that's the first part of me making it. Secondly, being able to make larger profits and also contribute, giving back to the community. Maybe hosting initiatives where we can provide maybe school shoes and maybe pads and maybe those kind of things, and also having food parcels that are gonna be going around either the community that we're working at currently or other communities which are very impoverished, and also hosting literature classes for all the places in the rurals.
Hmm.
That for me would be like, okay, now I've made it. Now I'm able to do this with my own money from my own pockets, and I'm able to pay the staff very well. Then I'll know that we've really, really made it.
And where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years?
Yo, owning a rooftop container
Eh, what?
with stuff that owning a rooftop container, having stuff, proper stuff, and also having maybe one franchise already being established during that period.
So
But in the
you
next
would
3 years,
like to franchise at some point. You would like to
we really
franchise.
would need to franchise. Yes. The
Yeah.
reason the reason being for our franchising, we looked at KFC's markets. Even though KFC is very bigger than us, but whenever you dream, you have to dream big.
Hmm.
In KFC, whenever you have the chicken piece, no matter where it is, even if it's out of the container, you know this is KFC.
Yeah.
So it's the same as us. People who know our raps, they know this is the Rotti house raps.
It's
People who
unique.
know our degos,
It's different.
they know it's very different.
No,
So it's
absolutely.
gonna be easy. It's gonna be very easy for us to franchise in that manner. Because whenever we open the Rotti house, people will just know that this is from the Rotti house. You can never find it anywhere else. That's why we are focusing more on franchising rather than having different branches.
Yeah, I can attest to that. Your food is very unique. You can't find it elsewhere. So tell me, what are your hopes and fears as an entrepreneur? What are your hopes and fears?
First up is making money, making a lot of money, being rich, being
Mm,
rich from the business. That's the main hope. My fear is safety. Honestly, people are dying very easily these days. Like as I explained earlier, the person who got shot in our area.
mm,
Um, yeah, that's the main fear. Crime is it's very high in our country,
mm.
so we never know when they're gonna strike at us. Even though we're still safe currently, no one has ever thought of coming to attack us, but you never know. And
Mm.
safety is my main concern.
What are you
So
doing?
that those are my fears.
Tell me, what are
Also,
you doing
maybe
to minimize that, like the risk, for example, of getting robbed? How do you hope to manage that risk? For example, do you have a card machine? Or is it strictly cash business?
Oh, we do have a card machine, but we have a lot of clients who are paying with cash. Hence, we work in front of a tavern, so a lot of clients are paying with cash. But to combat that,
Mm.
whenever we see that we're making quite a lot of money, we have individuals who are always around the area who we give the cash to, and then they put it in a safe place. And then like we have around 5 to 6 individuals, different of them. No one knows them. We just give them the cash. Whenever in the kitchen, we live with nothing. We start afresh. Like we have no cash flows at the moment whenever we work. And also another thing that can assist us is having fencing around the area. That one will be a bit better and can make us feel a bit more safe. Because we've seen a lot of incidents in front of us happening. Cars have been hijacked in front of us. People have gotten stabbed in front of us. People have been getting shot in front of us. So luckily, we haven't been traumatized by all those incidents, but it's the reality of the place that we're currently working at.
By the way, you are in Ezakheni, ne? Is it Ezakheni?
Yes, Ezakheni A section, opposite Ratanang.
No, I hope you stay safe, man, and because we need people like yourself. I mean, Ladysmith, what I like about you, Ladysmith youth is that you don't complain about issues. Yes, you do complain about one, two, three things, but you don't abdicate the responsibility to do something about the challenges. So you have taken the future into your hands, and please make sure you stay safe and create many jobs, because one way of combating crime obviously is to create jobs for the youth and to make sure that our success is shared with other youth. And I hope government will come to the party and make sure that they create that conducive environment to doing business, because absolutely it's another barrier to investment, the issue of safety and security in the country. Are you still there? Are you still connected? Hello? Mangaliso, is it me? Just want to. You are back. I think it was connection.
I think it was reception issues. Yeah, sorry, sir.
Yes. But you are back. It wasn't long. No, I was just saying, I hope you stay safe, my man. So tell me, if there was a partner somewhere who watches this video and say, I heard about that young man, young entrepreneur who's very inspiring, was very determined, I would like to support them. What is it what support do you want? And yeah, what support do you want?
So since that place we're busy applying for funding and all, and maybe we might end up getting funding for the place that we're currently at. What a potential funder or potential investor can assist us on is getting first a site, like our own sites, a site that we know that we own, not renting or anything. So there we know we can do everything we need to do, because at the end of the day, we having hopes of opening a business hub. And the business hub will comprise of a variety of activities and a variety of sectors, where we're gonna have food, a massage area, a salon, a car wash, and an internet cafe. And also in that sense, also incorporating maybe ATMs like Capitec and Standard Bank, those two major ATMs or major banks in South Africa. A lot of places do not have them, so I know that those can be crowd pullers for our markets. And once we have a bigger space, we can also incorporate more items in our store, especially like ice cream. Ice cream is also a crowd puller for kids. And whenever you bring a kid to your store, they never walk alone. They never come alone. They come with their parents. They won't
Diversifying
just eat ice cream at the
your
end of the
products.
day. They also want.
Mm. Thank you very much, Mangaliso, and for cutting you short. We are running out of time, but I just want to take this opportunity to thank you, man.
No
I'm so
problem.
happy I talked to you, because I believe in your concept. I believe in your determination as an entrepreneur, and I wish you all the best, man.
Thank you very much, sir. I highly appreciate this, sir. I really highly appreciate the opportunity, and it's very nice talking to you, sir.
All the best. Cheers, man.
Yes, sir. And last words, as my favorite mentor would say, networking is your net worth.
Yeah,
I'm sure you know the mentor.
absolutely.